All right, everybody. Taking another short break from the rookie evaluations. Obviously, we're through most of them. We're just doing UDFAs now. So we're going to be taking a day away because today is actually kind of a important day in the NFL calendar. It is schedule release day. Today, May 15th, 2024, we are going to be getting the full NFL schedule, all 18 weeks. And that includes, of course, the Seahawks schedule. I believe everything gets released tonight at about 5. That's my understanding. So, 5 o'clock Pacific, we will be getting the full slate of games in order, the times, which games are prime time, etc., etc. So, it's kind of the final piece of the puzzle when you're trying to figure out what kind of season you think your team is going to have. Because it's not just enough to know who you're going to play. You also need to know what order you're going to play them in. Are certain games going to be on prime time? Are certain games going to be on Thursday night? Etc. Etc. So later today, we're going to get the schedule, and here's what I'm planning on doing. Just to let you guys know what's going on with me. Um, so I'm making this video right now, and I don't know what I'm necessarily going to be doing later today, but at 5 o'clock, obviously, the schedule hits. My plan is to not look at it as much as I can. And I understand that some of the games will likely be leaked throughout the day. I'm going to do my best to avoid those leaks. Now, if I see them by accident and I end up getting a pretty decent picture of where we stand without me trying to, I might make a video about what we know so far in terms of like we're playing this game on this date, we're playing this team on this date. I'll go ahead and talk about it if I end up getting spoiled, but I'm going to actively try to avoid the spoilers. So, me and the Hawk's Nest are planning on going live at about 6 p.m. tonight. So I know this is an unusual day for me and the Hawk's Nest to go live, and it's also a little bit of an unusual time. 6 p.m. is when we're going to try to go live. He will have already seen the schedule, I believe, but I will have tried not to. And ideally, we'll be able to do, for me at least, a live reaction to the schedule the first time I see it on stream. So if you want to see that, tune in tonight. Me and the Hawk's Nest, again, should be going live around 6. And basically, the only thing the show is going to consist of is reacting to the schedule and trying to figure out how we feel about it. So if that sounds fun, come on down. And at that point, we'll spend however long we need to spend talking it through. Obviously, there's going to be a couple of months to change how we feel about things, right? Like, I don't necessarily expect us to immediately hone in on what we're expecting in 2024. So I understand that we'll probably have to revisit the schedule in August, but we can have an initial reaction to it, and we will be doing that tonight. And probably what I'm going to do is make a video that goes up on the channel tomorrow morning to talk about how I feel about the schedule for people who don't like the streams but watch the videos, which there's certainly a lot of people who prefer the videos. So I'll make a video with my general reaction as well. But that is basically what's going to happen on this channel the next couple days. So we're going to take a small detour from the rookie stuff and figure out how to feel about what the NFL gives us. We already know who we're playing. We already know which games are home and which games are away. But this is the next part of the puzzle. So that's really about it. I just wanted to break down what was going on around here. And yeah, it's a big day. I know everybody's excited. We do have one schedule leak that I have seen because everybody has seen this. This was kind of unavoidable. We've gotten one game that I know of. As of my recording of this video, we know one thing that I'm aware of, which is our opener. According to the leaks, the Seattle Seahawks open at home, so we get a home game to start the year against the Denver Broncos on the 8th. So that's a pretty good way to start, right? You're facing a team that figures to be bad in 2024. You're facing a team that is going to be starting a quarterback in his first ever NFL game in all likelihood. Like Bo Nix, first start of his career. You wouldn't expect him to go out there and light it up. And if it's not Bo Nix, it's going to be Zach Wilson or Jared Stidham, which I'm not terribly concerned about either of those guys. So, Mike McDonald, you get to start off with a pretty reasonable challenge here, right? Like, dealing with Bo Nix in his first ever NFL start, that should be something that your defense can take advantage of. And it's something that our defense under Pete Carroll over the last several years kind of lost the ability to deal with in a successful way. So you're right off the bat, you're going to have an opportunity to earn your money and earn your keep around here. So definitely excited to see what he comes up with. But that's all I got right now. There might be some other stuff by the time you watch this video. There might be some other stuff by the time this video gets uploaded, but I'm trying to avoid it. It's more fun to do the live reaction. So if you want to see that stream tonight, it's going to be on my channel and the Hawks Nest channel, by the way. 6 Pacific, and we'll run it down. And that's really all I got because we only have the one leak so far that I've seen. One other thing worth noting, just to go ahead and quickly cover this because I don't feel like it's necessarily worth making an entire video about this. Most of the rookie class is now signed. We got this article from Condota here in the Seattle Times. We signed Tyrese Knight yesterday afternoon, and that leaves us with the draft class almost entirely signed. So one thing that I noticed, or rather, I guess you could say didn't notice, is that the rookie signings this year were quiet other than Murphy. Like, I didn't hear about signing Haynes. I didn't hear about signing Barner. And these things just kind of happened in the background. So I don't know what that means exactly, but it's interesting because especially last year, I feel like we heard about the rookie signings as each one of them happened. And of course, we had the drama with Witherspoon, and we're just not having that this year, which is great because you're not supposed to have drama with a rookie signing anymore. That stuff is supposed to be a relic of when they didn't cap rookie contracts. All right. So, yeah, everyone have a happy NFL schedule day. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be exciting. And I can't wait to take a look at it tonight. Again, I'll do everything I can to avoid spoilers. So that means mostly staying off of X. That means mostly staying off of Discord. So we'll see if it works or not. If it doesn't work out, it's not that big of a deal, granted, because we'll still have plenty to talk about. But I want an authentic experience here, and I think a lot of people would prefer an authentic experience. So maybe another video later today, but if not, I'll see you guys tonight on stream. Go Hawks.